Hi guys, I'm Kate Simsley, and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, I'm super glad that you're back, and if you're new here, welcome in. Here is part 2 of the large modern farmhouse build. This is the interior of the build, and we are going to work our way through. It's kind of a long video, not going to lie. I actually had to cut out a lot of footage. I cut out the upstairs bathroom. Actually, I think I cut out the master bathroom, to be honest with you. And I cut out the upstairs bathroom, because people think bathrooms are boring. So I did cut those out, although you will see pictures of them in the screenshots. So our kitchen got together pretty quick. It's simple and straightforward, and I really enjoy it. I fiddled a lot trying to put a beam across the kitchen. I had wanted this big, thick beam, but I couldn't see when I was trying to build. So I ended up removing it, and I ended up putting just a small thin beam. I also moved the stove around probably 726 times. I did cut a lot of that out, but I couldn't decide where I wanted it. So you're gonna see all that. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I'm sure. Anyway, let's talk. It's been a while since we talked. My kids have been home. Like, after school went back in, here in Ontario, the government, actually the day before school was supposed to start, our lovely government decided to announce that it would not be starting. So parents were left scrambling to find daycare for their children, and they didn't go back to school. Hold on, I'm gonna sip my coffee. Anyway, we're about 2 weeks after when it was supposed to start, and they finally announced yesterday that classes are going to resume on Monday. So I'm very excited for that. My children have been home, and you know what, my kids are good. Like, I'm lucky, they're really good. They're not hard. But my youngest is disabled and requires you to do everything for him. Like, I have to get him dressed, I have to feed him, I have to do literally everything for him, and so school, for me, is a mental break, and I need it. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of struggling with everything lately, and I am looking forward to him going back just to have a break. It's funny, because when he started school, I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna have all this time during the day, I'm gonna get so much done. But once he started, like, they go to school, I don't get anything done, because I sit here and I just breathe. Like, it sounds so stupid, and I know a lot of you don't have kids, so you don't understand, but I don't know, you need that minute to breathe. I'm gonna get really deep for a second. You're young, you need to enjoy life, because you're gonna blink one day, wake up, and realize that time went by really fast. So, have fun. Don't get me wrong, like, I make it sound awful having children. It's definitely not awful. They're adorable, they're sweet, and sometimes they just say the most amazing things, and it just makes your heart grow. However, it is a lot of work. Keep that in mind. Don't have them too young. Do everything that you want to do first, and enjoy life. Anyway, you can see we are moving on to the living room here. I fiddled with this wall color a lot. I ended up switching it to a brick, and I use gray flooring. I always use gray flooring. I have a thing for gray floor. Like, I think if I ever built my own house, I would probably have like a gray, ashy colored wood floor. In the house I live in right now, I have real hardwood floors, and they're fucking awful. Pardon my language, but they're awful. I hate my floors. Like, I hate them. To the point they make it that I don't even want to clean my house. Because real hardwood gets scuffed, it gets worn, it just looks dirty. Like, my floors, no matter what I do, they look dirty and they drive me insane. So, I think I would have, like, gray floors. At least then it would hide the dirt, especially if they were real hardwood. If you did the, like, an ashy color. My house is just not mine, I rented it. And it's also too big. Like, I can't just stain the floors. It's not simple, right? So, I think I would have gray floors. I would really enjoy that. As I said, I built this house. Somebody requested it on Facebook. So, Tim Sims requested that I build this house. He sent me a photo and a floor plan of a house that he liked. And the outside of this looks almost exactly like the photo. But I did change the interior. In his image that he said, there was a huge opening to below. Which, as you know in The Sims, if I were to do a huge opening, it would mess with the lighting, it would clip the roof, it would just be weird. I did make a small opening, and you'll see when we got... I don't know if you'll see actually, but it's in the pictures. There is a small opening at the stairs, and a chandelier hangs down. And I think it looks super cute, but I did have issues with the roof clipping, and I ended up at the end of the video, you're going to see the roof all clipped. I did go back in, and I switched it all around. Alright, actually what I did to fix it, I pulled all the eaves as much as I could, and I put like 215 pieces of roof to try and make it not clip. It was very annoying. And I also changed, like, the trim on the roof to be smaller so that it didn't clip as much. But I think it turned out well. Anyway, like I was saying, my kids are going back to school on Monday and I'm super excited. So hopefully, with that news, I will have some more videos for you guys really soon. I've got builds, like they're sitting here ready to go. I just have to edit them and do voiceovers, so fingers crossed I can get that done. Honestly, editing is my least favorite aspect. I thought that voiceovers were my least favorite thing, and I don't like voiceovers, don't get me wrong. I don't like talking because I sound funny and I'm aware of that. But I think editing is really the worst because I'm not the type of person to sit and focus on things. I have ADHD, so I do 212 things at once all the time. And yeah, sitting and editing requires a sufficient amount of focus that I don't have. I also cannot stand how I move the camera around so much when I build. It makes me dizzy, and I don't like it. And it probably makes you dizzy, and I apologize. I really have been trying not to. When I build, I like to place something and look at it from 15 angles. Like, I want to make sure that I like it, and I put a lot of thought into it. And yeah, it doesn't work out in a video. Anyway, we're gonna put the TV in. We end up putting a lamp behind the TV stand. And yeah, a few other items in the living room here. But it comes together, you're gonna see it. I add some knickknacks. You're not gonna see a lot of the clutter being added in this video, or it would have been hours long. I think it's at like 30 minutes, so I'm not going to show all of that. But I am happy with the way that this turned out, and I hope that you will be too. From here, I just do the front entry. I add one wall as wood paneling, and then it's just all very beige. I add a coat rack and a picture and some mirrors. I think I put the thermostat as well, which I usually do. And I add shoe clutter, which I am in love with these shoes. Like, I love this shoe glitter. I do wish we'd get single pairs like this that we could, like, lay around the house. I think that'd be really fun, especially with the 12 odds, you could, like, mess with them. Or even single shoes would be cool, because then you could, like, leave one on its side. I don't know, I think it'd be fun. But, yeah, I'm gonna add some mirrors and just make it kind of cozy. As you saw, I changed up the flooring. I had originally used, the big marble tiles, and I put them in a checker pattern. I ended up switching them out for this checkered, smaller pattern. And I think it looks good. I kind of like it. I like black and white checkered tile. I kind of wish, like, we have a small checkered tile in Build By, but it doesn't come in black and white. Like, there's blue and white, there's pink and white, there's brown and white, there's beige and white, but there's absolutely no black and white, and it drives me insane. I wish they would add a black swatch to it, because it's a great flooring, but there's no black, and that makes them a little hard to use a lot of times. I thought when they did the big swatch update, they would have updated and added a black swatch, but they didn't, unfortunately. So this is the downstairs bathroom. It is right off the pool area, and I figure this is where, like, if you're out on the pool or you have guests over, this is the bathroom they're going to use. And so, I didn't put too much in there, it's pretty basic. It's got, like, the toilet, a sink, and a shower. Pretty simple. out in the other section, outside the bathroom, we are going to add a towel rack on the wall, and I put the little pool lifesaver thing outside the door, and we're going to add a little bench in here. I don't know if I show it in the video, but there is like a little bench in this room. I figure like people are getting dressed, they're putting shoes on, so on and so forth. They needed a little bench to sit on, so yeah. I kind of wish that I had a pool. It'd be so nice to have a pool, like in the summer. Not that my summer's long, like I live in Ontario, Canada. Our summer's not very long, but it gets damn hot. Like it gets pretty hot here. So like a pool would be nice. I have like an above ground pool, so I could go in that if I want. I don't go in the pool. I wouldn't go in the pool if I had one, probably. I love swimming, like, but I don't know. It's too cold. Pools are cold. I'm serious. I hate cold. Like, I hate it. I live in Canada and I freaking hate cold. It's kind of ironic, really. But I can't stand it. Like, I can't go in pools because they're cold. Like, unless the pool was heated, I wouldn't go in it. I'd put my feet in it, or I might stand in it, but I would not be able to go in it, really. Because when I swim, I turn blue because I can't handle the cold. It's not just me being dramatic. I really can't handle it. Anyway, our dining room area here is super small, but it's really cozy. I kind of like it. Like, I really like it. I didn't actually playtest the dining room, so you might have issues sitting on the chairs. I don't think you should. If you do, you'd probably have to just either move that hutch or replace it, whatever you want to do. That would be the problem, I'm sure. But I think that it ends up looking really cute. In the garage, I don't show it, but I've got the car in there. I add a bunch of like cracks in the walls and dirt. I add the stains on the floors. It ends up looking like kind of run down, and I love that. I kind of miss doing run down builds, and I think I'm gonna add a few more on here. I really like creating run down builds. It's probably my favorite thing to do, is create run down builds. I have one video, and I'll put a little card in here. It's called The Trap House. And it's a trap house. That's really, it sums it up. It should tell you what it is. But it's very run down and ghetto, and I love that. That's my favorite thing to do. So I think I'm gonna do some more of those. Let me know what you think. Like, if you have ideas for them too. Like, that's been my problem, is I have no ideas of what to do for rundown houses. I think I'm gonna do a hoarder house. But I need more ideas. So if you have some, I would love to hear them. I could use some inspiration. But yeah, it's my favorite house that I built, to be honest with you, and it's a lot of fun, and I think I want to do more of them. So yeah, we're going to move on. The master bathroom is there. Well, it's going to be here. We also have a walk-in closet, so I use these little dressers and these shelves from Dream Home Decorator, and I filled them with clothes, and I put shoes on the shelves. I'm not going to show it all, but in the screenshots I think you might see it, but there's a lot of clutter in here. I also added a little rocking chair in here. I'm not sure how I feel about the rocking chair, to be honest with you. Like, when I went back in and looked, I didn't love it. But I left it, because I didn't know what I wanted to put there. I thought maybe like a cute ottoman would work. But I do have a really neat mirror in there. It's like a big statement piece, and I think that that's fun. So we're going to move on to the master bedroom. I put this bed. I love that little, it's like a drink cart, and I use it a lot as a side table. I think it's super cute. And I would have that in real life. I love it. I think it's adorable. I think it's really cute. I don't even remember what pack that's from. It might actually be from Luxury Party Stuff, if I'm not mistaken. I could be really wrong. Maybe it's not. But it might be. But it's really cute anyway. That's all that matters. I really love it, and I want it in my room. I actually have a drink cart in my, well, I did. I don't know if I still do. I'm trying to think of where it is. I do. It's downstairs, and I'm using it as an end table in my living room. And it's very cute. It used to have a tea set on it. I actually got it from my grandmother before she passed away. And it had a tea set, an old pewter tea set. When I was little, I used to play with this tea set. Like, I pretended I was a princess, and I made tea in this little pewter tea set. And so, when she passed away, she ensured that I got it. And it made me very happy. It reminds me of my childhood. And as silly as that sounds, it's cute. So yeah, I like the drink cart. And like I said, mine is not like that though. Mine's not that nice. mine is wood, and it's cute, but it's not like that. I prefer this one in the game. Actually, a lot of the furniture in the game I do like, a lot of it I don't. Like, I put those curtains up on the windows. I'm gonna end up changing them, because they're so, like, grandma looking, I guess. And I don't think that that's the look that I was going for, so I ended up changing them out for a more modern curtain. And I think that it works. I do end up also moving that clock over top of the dresser here. And that's about it. I don't put a lot in this room. I keep it pretty plain and simple and easy. I'm going to paint the walls. Well, not paint. I'm going to wallpaper the walls with this wallpaper, and then we're going to move upstairs. Well, in a second, we're going to move upstairs. And we're going to start working on the bedrooms. The bedrooms upstairs come together a lot quicker than these ones do. We start out upstairs, actually. We have a media room. Right at the top of the stairs, there is a room with a television and a couch, and I figure it's like a media room. That's where the family might go to watch movies, because the downstairs living room, there is a TV in there, but it's still a lot more formal, and it's smaller, right? So I thought a media room would be pretty fun. And I added one at the top of the stairs here. I also had a lot of space up here. Like, there were a lot of rooms up here. I could have closed it off and got rid of a couple, or like done something different, but I thought a medium room would work really well. Originally I was going to do a skill building room, but as you'll see at the end of the video, I actually do create a small skill room space. And it is above the left hand side of the house. I'm not putting a lot of stuff in there. I think there's like an easel in that room, and there's also like a treadmill and stuff like that, so you'll see that. But I think that it turns out well. And I liked the idea of the media room, but I'm kind of happy with the way it came out. Again, I'm going to add a beam along the opening. I change out the couch color to make it darker, and I switch out this bookcase here. And I use actually just this little white one. I think it's from Parenthood, and it ends up working really well in that space. So I'm pretty happy with that too. Now here, I added this picture of bowling pins. I ended up changing it out, which you'll see. But it took a lot. Like, I tried 20 pictures. I had wanted to put, like, I don't even know what the word is. A mural, that's it, along the wall, but it didn't work. So I ended up switching it out for this. It's pretty modern. At the end, I'm not sure you're going to see it here, but at the end I do end up changing the color scheme in this room to blue. It does not stay with the red. I do end up switching it out just to tone it down a bit. I think the red just seemed... I don't know what it is with me and using red and black. I do it a lot, especially when, like, I want my house to be somewhat modern. It's always red, and it seemed too modern in this house. So we're going to move on. The first bedroom here is going to be for 2 children, I assumed. So I put bunk beds and a dresser and a little penguin TV. And I'm also going to add a computer. Well, actually, I had 2 computers. I put a table and I put 2 computers on it because I figured the kids come home from school and they do their homework, and maybe they're twins. Like, I guess in my mind I was picturing twin girls. They come home, they do their homework, and they sit at their little desk here. Well, it's not a desk, it's a table, but it's going to be a desk now. And, yeah, I like it. I think it turned out really well. It's been, freezing where I live. Like, absolutely freezing. It's warming up now, but, like, it's still cold. Like, winter's awful in Ontario. It's been, like, -20. It's been bloody cold. I don't like it. We have some snow. It's not as bad as normal, actually. This winter's been pretty good for snow. Normally, we're, like, buried. But, we're doing pretty good. We got a fair amount now, but it's not horrid. So, I'm not gonna complain. But the cold kills me, and it makes my skin really dry. So I've been, like, super itchy, and I've been trying to moisturize a lot. But the cold, like I said, I hate it, and it makes my skin dry, and it makes me miserable, and it's not fun. It's not fun for anyone. I'm sure, like, I know a lot of people that really like winter. I'm not one of them. I hate winter. Yeah, we added some wall decorations. I'm gonna put some posters on the wall, and that'll be about it in this room. The next room we're gonna move on to is gonna be a toddler room, which you'll see. And, yeah, I also put another room. I started out, we'll focus on the toddler room. So I used that adorable toddler bed that we got that looks like a little house. And this cheap eco lifestyle carpet, and I add like a bookcase and a little dresser. You'll see. Just a bunch of stuff, but I think it's a cute little room. I end up changing out the color swatches in this as well. I make them all white. And I add a lot of clutter, but you're not going to see that. I cut out most of the cluttering in this house. You do see some of it in the screenshots, but there is a lot of clutter. Like I put toys on the floor and I stack toys along that little dresser or whatever it is, the little cabinet with the baskets. And I used those shelves on the wall. I thought they were cute. I was going to put stuff on them. I didn't end up doing that. But it ends up looking, it's really cute. I like this room. I think it turned out well, and it's a cute little toddler room. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say about this. I hear my kid waking up. He actually slept in. He didn't go to bed until 6 this morning, but he is now awake. I don't know if you guys can hear him in the background, but he's awake and singing to himself. So yeah, I'm gonna probably end it here. You're gonna watch the next room come together. I start out with a double bed in the next room, but I do end up switching it to a single room, like a single bed. I figured that room would be for like a teen. I didn't put anything, like there's nothing descriptive in there. It could literally be for anyone. Really, this house would be perfect if you had like a generational family. The grandparents could be on the main floor and you could turn the other room that you're gonna see into a parent's bedroom, and you could have like 3 generations easily live in this house. So you'll see here I started out, like I said, with the double bed, but we're going to switch it to a single bed. I'm going to put like a little dressing table and some mirrors and stuff, and it works out well. After this, you'll see the skill building room come together, and that's pretty much it. So I'm not going to talk through the rest of this. I'm going to play music since my child woke up and he's going to get really loud. And I will let you enjoy the end of this while you listen to that music, and I will see you in the next one. Like I said, I'm going to try and, I got some done already, but I really want to work on some rundown builds. So if you have any ideas of like rundown, I don't know, ghetto builds that I could create, let me know in the comments. I would really love that. I need some inspiration right now. I really need some inspiration right now. And I would love to hear from you. If you like this, give it a big thumbs up. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you, and I will have more content coming out. As I said, they're going back to school, so I'm going to have a little more time, hopefully. And yeah. This will be on the gallery. I think I'm going to put it up as large family farmhouse. All that information will be in the description for you below. And that's about it. Have a spectacular day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
You as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Not sure what I expected. To think you wouldn't be so reckless. I keep on pretending I know we better end it. I said it more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Oh, it's toxic, babe. Yeah, yeah. It's toxic, babe. I was at the wrong place at the right time. 'Cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky. When you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. be shy. I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder, love a little louder, love a little louder. We went to a small bar with neon lights, talked about everything that was on